Hi everyone, I welcome you again to this tutorial in Android series. So what we are going to do today is we are going to start learning the user interface of an Android phone. So before I go there, I just need to introduce you to the theme of an Android studio. So you may see that we have different things here and there are many, but you don't need to be scared. So what I'm going to introduce you today are just few things. We are going to learn the rest of them as we are going. You may see that here we have activity main activity.java, and here we have activity/main.xml. So actually these are two different things. Activity/main.xml is a platform where we are going to be using to write the code for different things which a user may see. So here at activity/main.xml is where we are going to write things or codes for buttons, text, images, and anything which a user may see will be written here. So whatever code we may add here will be shown here like its result. Like I may give you an example of this hello world. So if let's say if I may increase this like its size, you may see somewhere here that the values are changing, the width, the height are changing. So this is what a user will see after we have finished building the app and it's installed in their mobile phones. So if I may delete here, if I may delete this code, you will notice that this hello world will be missing. Like if I click delete, and you see that there's nothing here, because whatever we may put here, the user will be able to see. So this part actually determines how beautiful the app may look and how creative you are. So the XML file is where we do write our code for layout, like different things which a user may see. And the main activity.java. So any file that ends with Java is a file that runs in the background. The user may not see the code here because it runs in the background. So this is the foreground. XML file is the foreground where we may put our buttons, images, videos, and the like. But the main activity.java is the background. So we call this an activity. So the XML file, we call it the layout. So in short, I may call this XML file, which is written as activity/main, I may call this as a page. In its simplest form, I may call it a page. So you may have noticed that different applications have many pages. A good example is WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram. They may contain more pages. So the more the pages we have, the more of these XML files and main activities we have. So now in XML file, you may see that we have android.constants.wget.constraint layout. So you do not need to worry about this. So this is just an opening of this page, and don't worry more about don't worry about it. Whatever we may put here will appear here as long as the code is right. So there are two things or two ways in which we can add the images, buttons, text here. If you may go to the right, you may see these words: code, split, design. We have code, split, design. Okay, if I click code like this, once I click the code, you may see that there's nowhere I am able to see how my codes are looking like, or how the image or the page is looking like. And if I click design, I am able to see only the layout of the page itself without the code. And if I click split, you may see that I have both the code here and I also have the page itself here. So each code I may write here, I'll be able to see it here. But in code, I'm not able to see how the images are looking like. And in design, I'll have the images, but I'll not be able to see how uh, the code is like. So you have actually two choices: whether just to write the code here and you add the button, you add the text, you add the image using the code, or you may go to design. So to the upper right, you may go to design. There are all of those things which you may need. We have text, button, image view, recycle view, fragment. So all those things which you may want are here. Let's say you want to add a text. You may just click on the text and drag like this. See, once I drag, I may increase the height and the length, and here we have layout width, layout height, and all those things which I may need, but I'll not be using this one. Okay, so let me click split so that I may be able to add and transform this text view. So here I may add constraints. So constraints makes my view to be stable, such that when the user may, if the user may change the orientation, the views have to be stable. So you may see that I may be able just to drag, zoom in, zoom out, increase the font, whatever I may want. So if I want to let's say to increase the font of this text view, I may come, okay, it's not written, so I may just click here or anywhere else within this code. So this code for this text view starts from here where it's written text view and ends here. Yeah, ends here. Starts with a less than and ends with a greater than here. So I may want to increase the font of this text view. So let me click here. You may click anywhere else, or here, or here, or here. Just click somewhere here within uh this code, because for us to have this word here written text view here, this word is here, like here. See, here it's written text view and here it's also written text view. So I may click here inside. I want to change the word. I'll write let's say shadreck is the best. So once I write shadreck is the best here, you may see the code here. So whatever you may write in this sentence, like shadreck the best, you see it here. Okay. So I may want to change, like I want to increase the font of the words. So for me to increase the font of this word or this sentence, just like in Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, you may see that we are able to increase the font, decrease the font in those softwares. So for me to increase the font of this word, I may come out of these inverted commas, click here and hit enter. Then I'll write Android, then text size is equal to, then I'll add the inverted commas and I'll write how much I want my text to be. Let me write 20 dp. So you may see that after writing 20 dp, the text has increased in font. So on how you may want the text to look like, everything which you may dream of, you may add them here. So let's say I want my text to be bold, just like in Microsoft Word. I may write Android text style and write bold. So you may see that it has changed, it's now bold.